So, in Linux, one of the most powerful tools that we have at our disposal is the terminal. But out of the box, you can see it doesn't look very good. It's very bland, very basic, and well, very boring. So, today I'm going to be showing you how you can actually make this look a little bit nicer. And to do this, we're going to be installing 3 programs. We're going to be installing something called lolcat, neofetch, and ohmyzsh. So each of these are really nice programs. First, I think neofetch is actually already installed. No, so let's go ahead and install it. It's going to install quite a bit. It doesn't take that long. So now that is installed, let's go ahead and run it. You can see that we are on X Ubuntu, not Arch Linux. I just think this wallpaper looks just nice. There's no real reason for me picking it other than I just like the colours. So we've got neofetch, and there is a config file for neofetch. It's in .config neofetch, and it's config.conf. And you can change any part of this. I could spend like an hour doing this, but let's just change a couple of things. How does one use nano? I have forgotten. Color block. Let's change this to 0 to 7. Let's go all the way back up. Let's change this to distro, so we have something to see change. See, it now says distro, and we now only have 8 of the color blocks there. So that worked. You can feel free to edit that as much as you want. So the next thing we're going to install is lolcat, which, as you can see, it does rainbow effects. So let's go back up to the terminal. I think Ubuntu has it. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps telling me about LibreOffice, but we may never know. So once that is installed, we can run lolcat and nothing happens. Well, if you type a bunch, stuff will happen. How you're actually supposed to use it is like this. So, and if you keep doing it, you'll get different colours. I like to just add that on. It gives a nice kind of almost all the colours. So finally, we're going to be installing ohmyzsh, but first we need to install zsh. And as well as that, we're going to need to install some other fonts. So I'm going to go to Google and search for nerd fonts, because that's where I know they are. Going to go to downloads, maybe. I guess not. Oh, here. So I'm gonna get the font that I like, the Mononoke font. So patched fonts. Just gonna search for it. Regular, complete, download, open with fonts. Will this let me install? It will. Installing, installed. So I'm going to go ahead and restart this terminal. Make it a bit bigger. I'm going to go into preferences, appearance, system font, well, the terminal font, and try and find it. Is it even here? It is not even here. That's a tragedy. So I don't know why it's... Is there a Nerd Fonts package? There is not, so this next part may appear a bit off. So first, if we open ZSH and we see it, it's very bland. It's more bland than this bash prompt. That's because we need to install this. So let's copy this command. Found ZSHRC backing up. Do you want to change your default shell to ZSH? Yes. Type in my password, and now we have a little better prompt. So if we go ahead and open up our .zshrc, we can see it's very commented. And at the bottom, what I'm going to put is neofetch lolcat and exit out of ZSH and go back in, and it will do that every time I open ZSH. So that's what we're halfway there. Now what we need the power level 10k theme for ZSH. This is the theme that I use on my terminal. And where do we install it? Oh my ZSH. Simply copy that, paste it in here, then set ZSH theme to power level 10k in our ZSHRC. So here, oh no, mouse support, I forgot about that. Power level 10k, power level 10k. So this is the part I was on about that may look a bit wonky without the font. Does this look like a diamond? No. 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 Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and actually try and figure out a way to, install the correct font so we can have that display correctly. Okay, so I figured it out. You want to make sure you download the mono font, so that'll be the one with mono at the end. Otherwise, your terminal may not see it. So let's select the font. Let's close. Let's make this a bit bigger. So I don't want Firefox, so you can see it. And then let's open ZSH again. Does this look like a diamond? Yes. Lock, Debian, all these icons. Yes. So I'm going to choose the pure one. I'm going to choose the snazzy one. Left. I'm going to choose 24-hour format just because it's going to remain. I don't really know why I chose it. 2 lines. Sparse. No. Going to turn on quiet mode, and yes, apply it. It's off screen, and you can see we now have a little nicer ZSH prompt. Now that will act a bit weird with this. I don't know why. I haven't managed to figure out a way to get it normal. So I'm going to try and figure that out now by editing our ZSHRC, going all the way to the bottom. And let's see if putting it here will do anything. Let's just add a single and. Let's see if that will do anything. Okay. That did not work. Okay, let's try that again, but like this. But it works like that way. So, Almighty ZSH can do more than that. We can add plugins. I'm going to reset that font size. Where did my... Here it is. We can add plugins to Almighty ZSH. So, Almighty ZSH plugins. The two that I like are... Let's find them. ZSH Auto Suggestions and ZSH Syntax Highlighting. These are I like them because they just make everything look nicer, in my opinion. So, install. With a plugin manager. Oh my ZSH. Did not mean to click. I thought that was the navigation thing. So we're gonna copy this and put it into our terminal. Paste. It's gonna clone that. Let's go over to the auto suggestions tab. And same place again. Install dot markdown. Oh my ZSH. Copy this. Paste it. Hit enter. nano.zshrc. Plugins. And then we're going to add ZSH syntax highlighting and ZSH auto suggestions. Now back up here, I'm going to add a variable called ZSH auto suggest highlight style. So this will be the color of the text when it's giving you auto suggestions. So I'm gonna go D8 DEE8 and then restart ZSH. You can see we have this syntax highlighting going on. If I type, you can see that it is giving me a suggestion. So if we do that, you can see this is looking a lot nicer than this. So yeah.